7:08 this morning, and this Saturday, a historic Rochester eatery is marking its 80th anniversary and grand reopening.
Yeah, Don's Original has been serving burgers, fries, and shakes at Seabreeze since 1945. Chris Lopez is there live this morning, learning about their history and trying out the menu. Of course, Chris, involved with food every day that I'm here.
Yeah, look, this week happens to be a ton of restaurants, Christian, so give me a break. Here at Don's Original Restaurant, though, they've gone through quite a few different changes throughout the years, a few different owners, a lot of cheeseburgers, a lot of fries being sold. That has remained a staple here, but we have a new owner that took over about last September, last fall, roughly. This is Elena Alderman. She took over with her husband. You guys knocked out that wall, zhuzhed the place up, really put a little bit of TLC into this place, but really kept its character. Absolutely. Though I love that it's still representing that 50s era of a classic cheeseburger joint where you could just pull up, order something, eat it, get out of here.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, Don's Original started in 1945, and this is our 80th year celebration, so we're really excited. It's kind of an honor to actually be the only the third owner in an 80-year business. Yeah.
And you guys have a grand reopening tomorrow. You have quite a few dignitaries showing up. It's going to be a big day for you guys. What's on tap for the people that show up and want to come here for the grand reopening?
Well, for the people that are going to show up, hopefully there's going to be tons of them. Yeah. They are going to be treated to some live music. We've got a prize wheel. We're going to be doing some giveaways, some free stuff. There'll be some champagne, some cake, and bubbles, we'll say, because bubbles for the kids. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Be a nice party, very festive environment, and we're just thrilled to welcome everybody here under my husband and our new place. We're excited.
And this is a historic restaurant in Rochester, located in a historic place, Seabreeze, right on the lake. Any pressure taking over?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, but the previous owner, Terry Klee, has been just a joy to work with. He has been.
We'll see him today, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be showing up pretty soon, and he has been incredibly supportive of us. He's really excited. We are committed to Seabreeze. We live across the street. We've been there for 25 years. Raised all 3 of our children here. Actually, 2 of them work here now, so it's just was a wonderful fit, and we're just so grateful. So we're going to try to make him proud and everybody else.
What's on tap for me throughout the rest of this morning? Am I going to get to try some stuff off the menu?
Yeah, we're going to taste a little custard possibly.
Okay.
We made some really new delicious flavors. We're going to show you how to press grounds, and we're going to show you our wonderful onion rings. Those are my favorite.
Most popular item on the menu, what would you say?
Cheeseburger on a hard roll.
Okay. All right, can I try that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Actually, I think Chef David's going to whip something special up for you.
Chef David's going to help me whip up. I don't know if I'm going to press some grounds or if he's going to press some grounds. We'll find out on Fox Rochester. Back to you guys in studio.
Just try the whole menu, Chris, while you're at it. I mean, why not?
Make a nice list.
Yeah.
No, so, I can't try the whole menu. I have stuff to do this weekend. Look at that menu. That's insane.
Oh my God! I see so much on the menu there, Chris, and you said there.
Oh, you can't limit yourself to a cheeseburger.
I know, and so it's the cheeseburger's the most popular thing. But what are they known for? Is there like a plate that's like the highlight of their? I see it right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Oh, the ground. Actually, there's a lot of them. Ground steak sandwich.
That's one of them, and then I'm told that bacon cheeseburger with some onion rings on there. That you can't go wrong there. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to choose this morning.
All right.
God bless.
Got a full plate for you. Thank you.
Breakfast sandwiches too. Yeah, breakfast sandwiches.
Wow.
He still looks fit to fight. Good on you, Chris. Yeah. Right. I can't eat that one.
I know. Hey, stay with us. Marty Snyder is tracking some thunderstorms rolling through our area.
All right, Marty. Thank you. This Saturday, a historic Rochester eatery is marking its 80th anniversary and its grand reopening.
Yeah, Don's Original has been serving burgers, fries, and shakes at Seabreeze since 1945. Chris Lopez, after ice cream yesterday, is here now at this place. Tell me, Chris, are you having a garden salad and water, or are you diving right in? Burgers, fries, sweets, and treats. What are you having already?
We're getting the ground round in this segment here. I'm going to be learning how to make it, what the technique is, how you can make it taste flavorful for the customers. Now, is mine going to be okay? Yeah, probably not. Is the hat going to help me? Hopefully. Tomorrow, though, grand reopening, 12 o'clock here. It's going to be a lot of people, so make sure you get in pretty early, maybe a half hour, hopefully maybe 45 minutes early. But right now, the ground round, I'm here with pretty much the chef in charge. Oh man, hat's flying off. We're taking the hat off. I'm here with Dave.
Hi, Chris.
We got the ground round over here.
We sure do.
You're pressing the beef. What is the secret? I was told.
The secret, like, is love.
The
The secret is love and a lot of technique. So each ball weighs about 5 ounces, and we've been doing this for roughly like 80 years. Like,
Yeah.
And they keep on coming back.
And the secret you said is to, what was that again?
Love, sir.
No, not the technique secret. When I do this, I want to know how to do it correctly.
You got it. So all you do is like you just just take it like some meat. You pack it up nice and tight.
Okay.
You throw it down here, and then like you can follow me down here. What you do is you take it like a pie plate.
Okay.
Nice even circles like that. Your finger here, off. Just like that. And then we just stack them up.
All right, I'm gonna try that, Dave.
You got it.
Can I try that right now? Just off of one
You sure
example.
can.
I got you.
Okay. Here is Elena Alderman, brand new owner here.
I can
Okay,
assist.
we got this.
Yep. That's what you do. Hands here and here. Down nice even circles.
Okay.
Pull off a tiny bit like that.
Slide.
Like your thumb right here.
Thumb here.
Yep, you got it. Perfect.
Boom. All right. I want to try one more though.
You got it.
I want to go unassisted in this one. Over here. Got the plate.
You can get a hamburger like anywhere like you want, like
Small little circles, you said?
You got it.
Okay.
And then you pull off a tiny bit.
Slide a tiny.
Boom.
No!
Almost. It'll take like some
Messed it up.
couple more tries.
It's harder than
I
you
gotta
think.
go one more. I gotta get this perfect. All right.
Perfect. Boom. Small circles. Small circles. Small circles.
Slide it a little. Slide.
Yep. Slide. Boom.
Boom.
There you go. Hey.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Elena, talk to me a little bit about the history of this place when it comes to the food, the hot dogs, what you guys are serving now, what you guys are going to serve in the future.
Well, honestly,
Take
Zweigel's hot dogs, first of all, Zweigel's have always been a staple and will always be a staple at Don's Original. That's how this whole thing got started, okay? So Zweigel's hot dogs only, ground rounds, great fresh meat. Every other day we get big pounds of it delivered to us. These guys are magical. They can whip these out like crazy. You and I struggle.
Yeah,
but
I was struggling to
leave it
get two.
the
Dave was
experts.
just going.
So you're gonna get the most popular things: cheeseburger and a hard roll, our hand cut, hand sliced, hand battered. We're gonna tease that a little bit. You might
Okay.
see that. Onion rings, amazing. Our French fries, amazing. All staples.
You brought something new though, right? The breakfast sandwich, and it kind of opened up your hours a little bit, and we're seeing that now. People are coming in to get the breakfast sandwich. What is the breakfast sandwich, and why did you choose to incorporate that?
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I live across the street. I wanted a good breakfast sandwich. And I used to go down to the public market, and you can't find good ones anymore. So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we open at 7 a.m., and we serve breakfast sandwiches. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a hard roll, sausage, egg, and cheese, Canadian bacon or ham, or you can have it without meat. It's up to you. Side a little CC's potatoes, which are a seasoned home fry.
Yeah, they
and
look
a cup of
amazing.
coffee. And it's really great. And we have a full house every Sunday. Fridays, we get all our business people coming in, grabbing and going, and it's wonderful, and they're super psyched.
What time should people show up tomorrow?
Well,
Say, roughly.
our wonderful dignitaries are going to give us a little time and say some nice words about us, I think. I hope it's going to start. That's going to be at 12 o'clock. We have
Okay.
Legends Radio live from 11 to 1.
Okay.
And then we have Anthony Blood playing music, live music at 12:30, and Reed Burton will be following him. So it's going to be a full day, at least from 11 till 2 or 3, with live music, some radio, some. I'm excited to see Joe Morelli here and Adam Bello, my friends. I'm so happy that they're taking the time to do this for us, because 80 years is a really big deal. And Don's
Yeah.
Original means a lot to a lot of people, including me.
There are people right now out there feasting on those breakfast sandwiches and some coffee. I'm going to get back to work. I have one more to do. I'm going to send it back to you in studio on this note.
Amazing
All I
work.
gotta say is
you know,
Like Michelangelo at work.
you
somebody's
can
got
get a
to do it.
hamburger
Might
like
as well be Chris.
any
And that one looked
anywhere
pretty,
in Rochester.
pretty smooth there. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, there's
There's a historic Rochester restaurant that is turning 80 years old this weekend.
Yeah, Don's Original has been serving up burgers and fries at their Seabreeze location since 1945, and they're having a grand reopening tomorrow. Chris Lopez is live there today, learning about their history and also giving their menu a try. Would you like us to act surprised when we hear that you're eating, Chris?
Yeah, go ahead. Act surprised during this hit. I may or
gosh.
may not be tasting something in this hit. We're gonna find out. But right now I'm here with Donovan, pretty much Chef Boyardee. When it comes to the onion rings, you're gonna be showing me the meticulous process of how you guys go essentially make the onion rings before you dip them into the fryer. And you guys are very famous for the onion rings. So where do we start with? We got the rings right here.
We'll start, yes, of course we're gonna start with our onions and we're gonna let them sit in our homemade, house-made, world-famous mix right here.
How long you dipping them in for, would you say, roughly?
Just a quick 5 to 8 seconds. Make sure they're nice and
5 to 8 seconds, that's pretty specific.
good. Let them dry off a little bit. Sprinkle them around. Other hand, you're gonna cover them.
Not too shy either with the covering, I got that.
And you wanna make sure they are nice and covered. Indeed, you don't want any wet spots, any clumps. You want perfect breading all the way around on every onion ring.
How long do you keep them in here for, would you say?
You stay about maybe double the time you stay in the dip. That
Okay.
way, like I said, you just want them to stay coated. You want that coating to stay on and that extra crispiness. So we got 1, 2,
Oh, you stack them.
3, and 4.
Okay. Pretty simple. Then how long do they just hang out until you throw them to the fryer over there?
Normally what we'll do is we'll make a giant tray, as always following the same process. We'll make about 3 or 4 a day, and then once they're completed, they're going in the cooler until they are ready to be made.
Okay. And then Dave back here is doing a lot of the frying. We are going to be trying some of these finished onion rings in the next hit when I get my cheeseburger. There they are right there, hot off the press. Dave, how long do they stay in the fryer, would you say?
Roughly 3.5, 4 minutes.
3.5, 4 minutes. I'm gonna be looking forward to those in the next hit at about 8:40. Now I got a sweet tooth in this hit though, okay? That was the savory part of this morning show. We gotta get to the sweet part. Now they are very famous for the custard. And that's where we're going now. Back in the custard room, they have all kinds of flavors. I'm here with Victoria this morning. When it comes to I'll talk to you too. When it comes to your guys' popular custards,
You know what?
do we have going on?
Almond, and we're gonna show you the best custard and the most popular one here at Don's Original, and it's chocolate almond. Why don't you give them a little scoop of that and try that out?
How many flavors total do you guys have?
Oh my goodness, it changes because we make them fresh every couple of days, and right now we've got cookies and cream, pistachio. We have a coconut one that we just made, but we always have chocolate vanilla, chocolate peanut butter. Let's see, chocolate almond is the Mac Daddy. Oh, look at those almonds right there. That's a good one right there.
Can people just pull up here?
Yeah, so now we've got a new window so everybody can order right on the side. We have 2 people can be waiting on customers at the same time.
Okay.
And we're gonna move these crowd right by our patio.
What
There it
is that thing?
That's
Okay.
chocolate almond. There you go.
All right.
Give it a taste.
Okay. All right. Just take a bite out of it.
Oh, any way you want.
That's so much ice cream. That is so good.
Now you know what the difference between custard and ice cream is?
Kind of. There's eggs, more eggs, right?
Custard uses the egg yolks only.
What's your favorite?
I love chocolate almond, but I'm a big peanut butter fan, so I love the chocolate peanut butter.
Victoria?
And the twist, yes.
Victoria, you're here, so I gotta ask you, what's your favorite?
The pistachio.
Pistachio?
Yes.
I love that as well. Tomorrow, you have a big day going on.
We do.
What time should people show up? What's going on tomorrow?
Well, our normal business hours are 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. And then we open early on the weekends at 7 a.m. just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You okay with that? So tomorrow we have our guest speakers that'll be here at noon. We have live radio from Legends. We'll be all on site, and that's at 11 a.m. So they can come anytime they want. I would imagine from 11 a.m. till probably 2 or 3, because we've got Anthony Blood and Reed Burton playing live music afterwards.
You're just the third owner in 80 years. Any pressure added to you?
There's a ton of pressure. In fact, the previous owner is here today. But I love Terry Klee. He's been just wonderful to work with, and we're just going to do our best to make him proud and the community proud that we're keeping everything Don's original. This is the one and only Don's Original.
Next up, I got a cheeseburger coming my way.
You got a bacon cheeseburger if you want one.
Got the sweet tooth taken care of. Now we got to get the savory taken care of. For now, I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio. I got to finish this custard cone. Thanks, Victoria. Back to you guys in studio.
Man, life is hard when you're Chris Lopez.
I know.
We're heartbroken for you, buddy.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, man. I got to figure a place to put all this.
Well, you're holding the cone a bit better.
You're holding it weird. Better now, I guess.
Yeah.
You're going to break it.
There's
Yeah.
cone handling etiquette.
Wow.
I mean,
It's just not like that, however you're doing it.
yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Thank you.
Hey, stick around. When we come back, we'll have this morning's weather trivia.
We're back after this. Welcome back. Happening this Saturday, a historic Rochester eatery is marking its 80th anniversary and its grand reopening.
Yeah, Don's Original has been serving burgers, fries, and shakes at Seabreeze since 1945. So, of course, Chris Lopez is live there this morning, learning about their history, but he's also trying some things. We've got some burgers, maybe some onion rings on tap.
Yeah, what you got, Chris?
It's a good guess. We may be getting into that a little bit later, but since 1945, since this place opened, there's only been 3 total owners that have owned this spot, and I happen to be here with 3 of them, not the 3 that own this total, but Terry was the owner before Elena and Rayo are now the owners. Little bit of history here. Terry, you just relinquished your spot as the owner not too long ago. What was this place like when you were owning it, and Elena made some changes? What does it look like to you now, kind of walking in here?
Fantastic. She's doing a great job, and so's Rio. He's her ace in the hole, and he's saving her a lot of money too, because the hiring repairmen is expensive. So he's doing a great job. They're doing a great job. Everything they've done is just fantastic. They are taking the tradition and carrying it forward.
And I kind of want to talk about this. Speaking of tradition, was there any pressure for you to take over from the original owner to kind of carry on that tradition and still make sure it had the same feel when customers came in here? Nothing really changed too much for them, but I'd imagine making slight tweaks here and there?
Yeah, well, Don and Ann Barbado were my mentors. They taught me everything, and I was very fortunate to be able to take over for them. They had 2 sons, but their sons had their lives, and they were not wanting to have the business and work like their parents did. They had other interests, and so I was just at the right spot at the right time, and it all fell into place, and I loved it.
You were a busboy
Yes.
at this spot. I remember I was reading about this.
For all my life.
Me too. You were told to come back later. You wanted to work here while you were in high school. They told you to come back later. Then you got the busboy job. When you got that busboy job, did that kind of itch get to you and you were like, maybe I should take this a little further than just wiping down tables?
Well, not really. I was just happy to be the busboy at that time. I had, cut lawns and babysat and had paper routes, but it was so different, and I just loved it. And I just was so happy to come to work. And my mother used to say to me, we're paying a lot of money for your tuition. I wish you'd get involved at school. And I would say, I'm sorry, Mr. Barbado needs me. I got to go to work. Yeah. And when I told Mr. Barbado that, he said to me, if you don't want to work and you're lazy, don't blame your mother. he was a tiger. He was a tough tyrant as a boss. I mean, he would have a tough time running the business the way he ran it today in this day and age. It was a different era.
How much were you making?
Oh my gosh, I think $1.85.
$1.85. That's not too shabby.
But babysitting was only 75 cents an hour, so I had a raise.
Yeah. A lot better to wipe down some tables. You guys made some pretty good adjustments here, we'll say. This is one of them. I kind of want you both to talk about this, the expansion here. This used to be a wall, right?
Yeah, it was pretty much like an exterior wall. It almost looked like the windows. The construction here was at the block, but I felt that it was a barricade more than an asset to this, and I really wanted to bring everyone together. I think what happened is a lot of times if there was no room at the counter, because that's the most popular place to sit, you'd sit in the sunroom, but you're kind of banished and you're divided and separated. So I wanted to open it up, have flexibility in the space. We had lots of families, people with some special needs. You know, Mother's Day we're packed with tables of 10. It was really fun, so I'm super happy. But none of that would have been possible without my husband, because Rio is my ace in the hole, like Terry said.
What's it like tag teaming along with your wife owning this place?
She's absolutely amazing at what she does, and you know, we make a good team because I do the construction, the behind the scenes stuff. She's the front of the business. She makes it happen. But like, let's say the ceiling right here, it was here, and nobody ever noticed it. And now all of a sudden with the new lights, the new wall, it opens the place up, it makes it warm. And so we kind of work with what we have and just continue to make things better and make it more relevant is what we're trying to do these days.
Yeah, what is it, 25 years?
25 years we've been together and we've been
still doing it.
Still doing it.
You guys excited for the summer?
We are super excited.
This is when you guys, Memorial Day is pretty much going to kick off for you guys, and it's not going to stop until when, would you say?
Labor Day, after Labor Day. And actually we were lucky because we had a nice fall last year and it stayed really busy then. So we're excited. I'm excited to keep building our team because we need more staff members. So if anybody's looking for a job.
I was going to say, you guys hiring right now?
We are. Okay. We are. And we're in that transition period between the college students haven't come back yet. We've got some great workers that are going to come back for the summer, but we need more help.
Okay.
And all different shifts because we really want to expand. We've expanded the seating outside with the patio now, more tables and chairs, and we're just getting ready to welcome. So I'm hoping everybody's patient with us this weekend for our big event at 12 o'clock noon tomorrow.
12 o'clock noon tomorrow. What time should people come in here, though?
You know what? We're going to be open at 7 a.m. because we do breakfast.
Yes, breakfast sandwiches.
So we're open, so you come get a breakfast sandwich, you can hang out, and then wait for all of our local dignitaries to come say some nice words about Don's. Terry, my dear friend Terry, my predecessor, he will be there speaking, and he can tell the history like no one else. You can ask Terry Klee any question about Don's original.
Years, dates, people, he remembers everything.
He's like a walking encyclopedia of information. So we're so grateful to have him. We just want to make Terry proud and the community proud because we want to pay homage to Don's Original's history. It's very rich.
We've covered a lot here, but
Yes.
the one thing I have not covered yet is a cheeseburger. I have not had the cheeseburger yet. We've had the custard. I have special someone, Dave. We got the placemats ready to go. I have not eaten the cheeseburger. He's bringing over the cheeseburger and the onion rings. Dave, I gotta ask you, how's this whipped up? What's my burger? Medium, well, rare? What are we talking?
A little bit medium, medium. I think a nice old-fashioned American cheeseburger right there.
Okay. Right into this.
Watch out for toothpick.
Take that out. Drop that.
Perfect. You can go to Rochester, you can get anywhere, let it have a cheeseburger, but it will not be this burger here.
That's amazing. Okay, let's get to the onion rings. This is the hot sauce though, right?
You got it.
Okay, love that. Add a little spice into your morning. That's Gouda. That's Gouda right there. Finish that down with a pickle. Check this. When are you guys open?
7 a.m. tomorrow.
7 a.m. tomorrow? What about the rest of the days? If someone wants to come in here, grab a burger.
The party starts at 11 with Legends Radio live remote. Then 12 o'clock our speakers. Lots of friends. We're going to have some champagne. We're going to have some cupcakes. We've got live music by Anthony Blood and Reed Burton. Just come on a prize wheel, so you take a chance and win a fun prize. It's going to be a good time for everybody.
Champagne and hamburgers, you can't beat that. Prime real estate here. Don's Original, 80 years. Back to you guys in the studio.
It looks
I got to
great.
finish my burger.
So good that Christian Garzone actually started clapping.
That was a bite for the ages.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unhinged your jaw. Good stuff, Chris. Thank you. When we come back, we're previewing an upcoming open house that's kicking off a very special national week.
Yeah, Arc Rochester returns after this.